Hey, how are you?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Good. As one of the older guys on this team, and I know you served as like a student coach last year, kind of what was your message to the younger guys over the past 2 weeks in terms of kind of like not getting down over things and keeping that, mentality up?
So it's just a hard time in our world in general. The message to the young guys was keep going because, like I said a while back, like I didn't have to deal with this as a freshman. I just was keyed on school and football. But now with COVID, then you got school, and then like not knowing if you're gonna play or not was is a big factor in the young guys' mind. But just telling them keep their head going and stay on track. Don't get off track because when you get off track, things go downhill. So just keeping a mind focused on the main goal.
And was there anything you kind of just learned about the makeup of the team in terms of how guys responded that maybe you didn't realize before?
Not really because I coming from the August and then us not playing 10 saying we wasn't gonna play this year, and then now we playing, and then with the COVID little outbreak when we had to sit out for 2 weeks. Just our team in general, just strong minded. Just with adversity, we just keep fighting and stand together as one. Because once you start breaking apart, then that's when your team go left. So just stand together and stuff like that. Stand a family.
Thank you.
Go to Emily.
Hey Antwaine, good to see you. Brian was just telling us how when he was in the hotel, there were some guys kind of running down the hallways or doing things creative to kind of stay active. I was just curious if you or your position group had anything you did both from a physical and a mental perspective to kind of stay sharp during the pause.
The mental part, we made sure we stayed clued into the game. So it was a lot of football being played over the last 2 weeks from all different types of conference, but just staying clued into the mental aspect of the game of football, because at the end of the day, the physical aspect, that's a gift. But at the end of the day, if you have the mental aspect down packed, you can excel to a greatness.
Do you feel any rust or anything getting back yesterday? Like, could you tell you had been off for a few weeks?
Um, I'm just coming back into the facilities, having meetings, and then going into the indoor. We just amazing since we been off for 2 weeks. But the rust, nah, because once we got shut down for them 2 weeks and stuff, I made sure I still stayed clued in with the physical aspect, running, staying in shape, doing drills, and basically staying focused on the season.
Thanks.
Go to Alex Stacy.
Hey, Antoine. Hope you and everybody's doing well. Could you just talk a little bit about kind of the mindset of the team, returning yesterday after, the time off, and now that you actually have like an actionable sort of, end goal, which is the Indiana game this week? What's sort of the mindset of the team been, starting yesterday and now kind of carrying it through the week?
Just where we left off at. The Penn State week, played great football there. Still had to clean up on some things, but played great football there. Everybody came back and still focused. It's not a lot of nonchalant attitudes and stuff like that. It's everybody glad to be back playing football, the game that everybody loves and the game that everybody came here to Maryland to play.
Go to Chris Marks.
Hey, Twin, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. Are you?
Good. 2 weeks off, but now you get to prepare for a very tough Indiana team. What have you seen from the Hoosiers, and what can you do to be successful on defense come this weekend?
Yeah, as Coach Locksley said, we don't focus on the opponent, but they're a great opponent. Played outstanding football this past week, but just making sure we learn their schemes and see what they do, and then just making sure we as clean as possible on our end, because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to us making a play and doing the assignments.
Thanks a lot.
Go to Jacob Steinberg.
Hey, Antoine, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Are you?
Good, thanks. So particularly for the secondary group, what was the toughest part of the past 2 weeks from a preparation standpoint?
Let me see. The toughest, I wouldn't say like nothing, like no weakness or anything, but just not being able to play football. Everybody on edge, everybody wanted to play football. It's been a rough time this whole year. The whole year been tough. So just making sure what we did, we made sure we still communicated within our group, in our group chat, and then made sure we did Zoom meetings and stuff like that, just to seeing what other teams do, and just still staying clued into the game of football.
Thank you.